Bumilis ang inflation sa Pilipinas nitong nakalipas na buwan. Batay sa datos ng Philippine Statistics Authority, kabilang po sa mga pangunahing nakapag-ambag sa pagbilis ng inflation ay ang pagtaas ng presyo ng pagkain, partikular ng karne ng baboy at ng bigas. Samantala sa survey ng Pulse Asia,
Supplies have been rising, costs are increasing, and for many small business owners, staying afloat is becoming a daily challenge. But what does inflation really mean for micro businesses? Inflation is the increase in the price of some common service and product that consumers buy. It is easier for us to understand if we are similar in concept of CPI. What is CPI? CPI is a consumer price index. It is measure of the average change over time in the prices paid by bank consumers for a market basket of customers' goods and service. In this video, we will explore how the inflation is impact micro businesses, those small yet vital enterprises that keep our community running. Those are real stories and honest conversation. We aim to understand the true effect of raising costs on their day-to-day operation and survival.
Berapakah nama anda?
Nama saya Wan Nur Ain.
Berapakah umur anda?
Umur saya 23.
Sudah berapa lama anda menjalankan perniagaan ini?
Lebih kurang 8 bulan.
Bagaimana inflasi memberi kesan kepada perniagaan ini?
Inflasi memberi kesan dengan naik harga-harga barang buat kopi lah. Contohnya biji kopi, susu, barang-barang sirap untuk buat kopi. Walaupun kos meningkat, kita orang kekalkan harga kopi-kopi kita orang, dan untuk bagi kekalkan pelanggan lah, tak nak bagi pelanggan lari.
Adakah pihak menghadapi kesukaran untuk mengekalkan keuntungan berikutan peningkatan kos operasi?
Susah untuk kekalkan keuntungan. Hal ini kerana kami terpaksa untuk jimat dalam mengawal kos dan kawal kos pembelanjaan harian kita orang.
Apakah nasihat atau tip yang boleh dikongsikan untuk terus bertahan dalam situasi kewangan yang mencapai sebagai peniaga kecil?
Kita orang cuba untuk kawal kos dengan cari pembekal yang lebih murah, dan juga kita orang cuba untuk tarik pelanggan melalui cara dengan promosi ataupun dengan buat menu baru. Itu je.
Terima kasih untuk bersama.
Sama-sama.
Dan maaf untuk mengambil masa kamu bekerja.
Sama-sama.
Boleh saya tahu siapakah nama anda?
Nama saya Anishifah binti Azam Shah.
Berapa umur anda?
Umur umur 23.
Sudah berapa lama anda menjalankan perniagaan ini?
Dah setahun.
Bagaimana inflasi memberi kesan kepada perniagaan anda?
Dia bagi kesan dekat kos bahan-bahan, especially dekat santan, sebab santan paling mahal dan banyak-banyak bahan santan paling mahal. Lepas tu kita ada pakai Milo pun naik harga. Lepas tu susu pun ada naik harga juga.
Adakah awak menghadapi kesukaran untuk mengekalkan keuntungan berikutan meningkatan kos operasi?
Betul, sebab setiap tahun nanti akan ada bahan naik, so kita nak keep up dengan harga-harga barang kita, kena selarilah dengan harga bahan-bahan.
Apakah nasihat atau tips yang boleh dikongsikan untuk teruskan benahan dalam situasi kewangan yang mencabar sebagai peniaga kecil?
Bila berniaga dia memang ada upside down dia. So obviously kita ada untung rugi. So cara untuk cover tu basically kita berjimat bila guna-guna barang. Lepas tu kita cari alternatif untuk barang yang murah tanpa menjatuhkan kualiti produk kita.
Terima kasih untuk cooperate dalam interview.
Sama-sama.
Hello everyone. Today I will talk about how inflation can impact small businesses in various ways. Is the increase in operating costs. Prices for operating costs often rise, putting pressure on businesses that lack the purchasing power of larger companies. This creates additional financial strain for small business owners who may not be able to offer competitive salaries. Inflation can also lead to reduced customer spending. As everyday expenses increase, customers often cut back on non-essential purchases or turn to large. Inflation can also lead to reduced customer spending. As everyday expenses increase, customers can often cut back on non-essential purchases or turn to larger retailers that offer lower prices or bulk deals. To cope with higher costs, small businesses may raise the prices of their products or services, but this can result in shrinking their customer base. Lastly, inflation can discourage growth and investment. The uncertainty around fluctuating prices and costs may lead small businesses to delay plans for expansion, hiring, or purchasing new equipment. This will make it difficult for small businesses to remain competitive and sustain long-term success.
To counter inflation. Inflation happens when the price of a good and a service keep rising over time, which reduce the value of money. If inflation gets too high, it can hurt the economy and make life more expensive for everyone. In this, I will explain some of the main measures used to control inflation. Through monetary policy, central banks can raise interest rates to reduce borrowing and consumer spending, which helps lower overall demand and stabilize price. It reduces the money supplies by selling government spending or increasing the reserve requirements for banks. Second, fiscal policy, tools such as reducing government spending or increasing taxes can help reduce excess demand in the economy. And is supply side measure like boosting local production. Lowering production costs or reducing import taxes can increase the supply of goods and prevent price hikes. In certain situations, government may also use price control and subsidies as short-term solution to protect consumer. Today, I'll be talking about how inflation affects micro businesses, especially focusing on the struggles they face, the causes of inflation, and possible solutions based on the interview. Start with the struggles. Micro businesses are hit hard by inflation because they have fewer resources. Costs like rent, electricity, and transport go up. But unlike big companies, what causes inflation? It can be demand, too much demand, not enough supply, or cost push when production costs rise, like fuel prices or weaker ringgit. Government policies like printing more money or sudden wage hikes, as well as global issues like war or supply chain distribution, can also drive inflation. Let's start with the struggles. Micro businesses are hit hard by inflation because they have fewer resources. Costs like rent, electricity, transport go up. But unlike big companies, they can't always buy in bulk or negotiate better deals. Plus, customers cut back on spending, often choosing cheaper alternatives over local businesses. So, what can be done? Government support like subsidies and small businesses loans can help. Financial literacy is also key. Owners need to manage money wisely. Going digital can reduce costs like rent, and sourcing affordable supplies helps keep prices stable.
In conclusion, inflation increases cost and reduces profit for small businesses. It also affects customer spending. To survive, small businesses must manage costs wisely. and adapt quickly. With the right strategy, they can stay strong even in a tough time.